For more, we can go across to France 24's Luke Shrago, who is at a terrace of a cafe in the 6th arrondissement, I believe. What's the mood like at lunch hour, Luke?
As we can see around me, people have been having lunch for much of the last hour, the midday rush really getting going, and all that can really be describing it is a massive sense of happiness and jubilation. Staff here at the restaurant that's opened up for service outside saying that it's the simple things, just the simple sounds of the kitchen working, the staff moving to and fro, the clattering of cutlery and plates, and the fact that they can finally get back to normal after such a long time. But why take my word for it? Let's have a listen to what some of those people had to tell us earlier on.
We're happy. It's a place we've been coming to for a long time, so we're happy to be back. It's raining and a bit cold, but we don't care.
We are international students, so we very looked forward for the restaurant's opening. And now we're very happy to see Paris like in its original, let's say, environment.
It's a surreal moment, actually. This morning on the bus, when I saw the terraces, I thought, oh yeah, these things exist. So it's surreal, but at the same time, it feels really good.
Okay, so clearly a lot of people excited that outdoor seating is resuming. But Luke, not everything is reopening. For instance, gyms stay shut.
Yes, there are still restrictions in place, the government keeping a weather eye on things, and even as the lockdown is slowly starting to ease, certain restrictions are still in place. Masks, of course, are still the rule unless you are outside and actually eating. Also, you can see around me a lot of space between tables. That's one of the things that cafes and restaurants with outdoor seating have been obliged to do. 50% capacity, and even, as you can see with the menu here, using a QR code that people will use with their smartphones, an effort to try and keep things to a clean maximum. Now, of course, elsewhere, certain shops are beginning to reopen as well. Them also, they have seen their capacity reduced to 50%, along with cinemas, which are allowed to open, but only with 1/3 of capacity. Now, moving forward, we have already seen the curfew now pushed back from 7 till 9 p.m. The hope is that by June the 9th, that will be pushed back to 11 p.m. with an ultimate aim to lifting it completely at the end of the month on June the 30th. Now, it does depend on the numbers of COVID as we move forward. The government is very much prepared to put those restrictions back into place as soon as it feels it's necessary.
Luke, thank you very much for that. Firstly, what did you order, by the way?
I have a very nice jus de boeuf waiting for me.
Oh, you should be taking off your mask
Which I
now.
will be tucking
Now that
into
we're done,
directly.
you can enjoy that. Thank you very much for that, Luke Shrago there.